Welcome to the latest Nebraska Ed Chat preview show. My name is Josh Allen, your humble host. I am pleased to be joined by Brent Catlett. Last week, if you watched our live program, which I'm not sure why you wouldn't have watched the first live Nebraska Ed Chat, I mistakenly said, without looking at the calendar, that we were going to do a needed reflection. That is the week after. Brent is here to tell us about what we're going to do this week on May 7th. Brent, introduce
Yeah.
yourself and your topic.
Hey, everybody, I am excited to be here with my man Josh, my fellow Dads and Ned podcaster as well.
Tonight at 8:30, by the way.
That's right, shameless plug. Tonight, 8:30 Central Time, we'll be welcoming Shaylin Farnsworth from over in Iowa, talking Mother's Day, so come in and get some ideas. But yeah, so no, I'm really excited about this, and even though Josh tried to bump me, I was able to hold strong, and probably not because I'm actually doing the chat, it's because I'm bringing in Dave Burgess. We're really excited to have Dave joining us. If you're not familiar with Dave, he is the author of the book Teach Like a Pirate, which also has a hashtag in Twitter, TLAP. I always say TLAP for Teach Like a Pirate. And so I invited Dave a while back and asked him, like, hey, would you be interested in kind of co-leading the Nebraska Ed Chat with me, kind of TLAP oriented, and just kind of talk about some of that stuff, because I read the book myself and I was, really inspired. I think it's a fantastic book, and so I thought, hey, why don't I ask him and just see, because he's the type of guy on Twitter, if you interact with him or you tweet to him, his handle is @BurgessDave. There's no underscore there, by the way. He's not in the posse.
Nope.
But anyway, so if you tweet him, he's really, good about getting back to you. And so as I was reading the book, I would tweet off different thoughts or quotes from the book that I liked, and he was always great about responding if I had a question or if I, had ideas or just things that I was inspired by. And so I thought that was great. And I've seen him leading the TLAP chat, and I've been involved with that one and a couple times. And then I thought, why not ask him and invite him into Nebraska's, Ed Chat and have him in. So it's going to be kind of a TLAP chat a bit in the realm of some of the ideas and things that he uses a lot of the times. And I think anybody can participate, Josh. I think teachers, principals, just kind of anybody in the game, because I think it's that idea of stealing ideas like a pirate and kind of maybe tweaking it to something that you like.
Well, that was going to be my next question. For the viewers that haven't read the book yet, which I know, like you said, I have heard a ton about the book. Everywhere I go, it seems like every conference or every meeting that we attend across the state, we hear different people chatting about it. So what are some things? What are some ideas that? And we'll just combine a couple of questions here. Ideas that you have, questions that you think you're going to ask, or what are some things that you think you want people to bring? Because if they haven't read the book, they may not know exactly the type of information that's going to be shared or questions asked that night.
Yeah, the Teach Like a Pirate. The pirate in the book, he kind of spells out each letter represents something. You know how we're really good at that in education. And say, for example, the R is rapport. So it might be questions about, how do you establish rapport with your students or something like that, or why is passion, which is the P, why is passion so important in teaching? Those kinds of things. And I know with Dave being in the chat too that he's great about kind of fleshing out things with people as they start to share out. And so he and I kind of collaborated on a Google Doc, because you can collaborate on those, it's really nice.
Huh,
and
never heard of those.
So we kind of just put the questions together, and I threw in some that I was interested in asking, and he put on a couple. And he talks about, in one of the questions he has, Teach Like a Pirate is everything to do with, like, kind of that idea of the spirit of stealing ideas, and what is the spirit of that pirate that makes a great educator? Like kind of the idea of what do you do in the realm of making yourself better and getting ideas, and where are you getting those ideas from? And again, I thought the book was fantastic. It just really kind of hit on a lot of great ideas and thoughts, and he really talks about kind of bringing an A game to the table as a teacher every day, day in and day out, and what do you do to make that happen? Whether it's he literally dresses as a pirate sometimes, or if it's playing music or just doing different things. And I think every educator can benefit from this conversation and just kind of getting themselves involved. You know, the little tricks and things that we all do that we bring to the table that, you know, I hope to see those kind of fleshed out, and maybe I get an idea or two, because ultimately, selfishly, in these chats, I'm always looking for something to kind of improve myself. So I hope that we're able to get some of that fleshed out tonight.
Well, and we had this discussion last week about instruction, and it ironically enough it came up in a meeting I was in this morning. Good instruction is good instruction, regardless of your grade level or your content area. So, I think you're right that those little things that everybody can bring can benefit a wide range of people. And I think now is a great time to have this chat. As we're leading into summer, great time to pick up a book like Teach Like a Pirate, for example, and get yourself ready to go for the I mean, you can do it for the end of the school year, obviously, but get yourself ready to start fresh in August. So
yeah,
I think this would be a great
there's
time
guys
for it.
out there like Nate Balcom, and
Yep.
he's big Teach Like a Pirate, and has read the book and really been inspired. And I
Marvin,
remember
Nebraska.
Brandon Mowinkle, he put out on Twitter that he'd gotten the books for his staff. So that's where I think, I hope it'll reach a lot of people.
Yep.
And we scheduled it, like I said, a while back, and I'm just kind of excited to get Dave in here because I think he's fantastic. I know he keynotes all over the country, and I think, in fact, he's coming to Nebraska to in June. I forget the name of the. Help me out here, Josh. It's up in Norfolk. Mickey and those guys put it together. It's like a technology conference. I forget what it's called.
Like
For another
Northeast
institute.
something. I don't.
Yeah.
Corey Dahl,
Anyway,
Mickey Mueller. Our apologies that we can't remember what it's called, but it's a great event. We encourage you to go.
yes, absolutely. Look into that. Tweet at Mickey Mueller. That's an underscore in there, I want to say.
_, posse.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway. But yeah, so no, I'm excited. And before I forget, Josh, I'm going to get a little close up here. I'm trying to keep up with you in the realm of shaving, but I can't, it's been since Thursday, so I got a long time to go. But I'll get there.
I trimmed this bad boy up for Easter. The wife told me that it could be a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, Brent, thanks for the work for getting Dave into our chat. Remember, this is for Wednesday, May 7th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Twitter. The hashtag is NEBEdChat. Other than your beard, any last things you want to share with the wide range of listeners that we have?
Not really. I think that's it. We covered it all. I'm excited, and it'll be a fun chat. I know with Dave there, it'll be a lot of fun and interactive. So, yeah, please join us. It should be a good time.
And if you're able to join us for Dads and Ed tonight, it's at 8:30 Central Standard Time. Check out the Twitter account at Dads and Ed. If you're watching this on Tuesday or Wednesday, go to dadsanded.podbean.com, and you can check out the recap there.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Thanks, everyone.